And we
There
are
we go.
underway. We are starting at the desert here.
Yep. Now, this is First Quest Overworld, so there's not going to be anything to be found inside the desert.
Yeah, that's correct. So we find our first money, and that's the medium secret there. It's an ominous start with the money department. That is the second lowest medium it could possibly be at 26 rupees.
Yeah, it's about what, plus minus 5 rupees?
That is -4 of the vanilla of 30. You want to typically see at least 32, 33 rupees out of that
What I
medium
meant
secret.
was that, minus 5 is the lowest it can go.
Correct. Yes, 25 to 40 is the range of the medium. It's 1 to 20 for the small, and 50 to 150 of the large. And we find another medium secret on both Chest Jerk and Dr. J's side. Everybody's got some money on the board.
Yep. Now, one good thing, though, about a possible potential poverty seed, and here we've got level 7. What I was going to say is the good thing is at least they won't need to worry about buying those hints.
Correct, because these are all community hints. So, my God!
What?
That small secret is 1 rupee. So, Parallel BM in chat talking about he saw a 2 small with a 25 medium. Well, it's the same combination. We have a 1 rupee small. So, contestants, don't spend it all in one place.
There we go, Chest Jerk picking up that candle.
Yep, first take any cave, and considering that this is almost certainly going to be a poverty seed, I like this purchase. Toaster going to purchase a very cheap blue candle at 42 rupees, which could help him out later on because that's going to give him 1 extra take any cave at his disposal.
Now remember, it is 0 HP enemies, so those Lionels, they can't, they're going to be taken down by just 1 candle shot.
Oh my God, speaking of shops, look at the price of bombs here. 37 rupees for a 4-pack of bombs. That's marginally better than the 39 I had yesterday. Holy smokes.
Yeah, but not by much. And there we've got our sword, which for some of our runners might be kind of surprised considering they've been doing it swordless.
And the door repair penalty, I didn't see how much it was worth, anywhere between 15 and 25, but Toaster finds level 8, and Dr. J finds level 1. Both of them are going to have 2 items here. Let me take a look here quick to see what we are dealing with. We are dealing with First Quest Dungeons. This is not Shapes.
Now, what they really want to see is they really want to see level 9.
Level 9, of course, and Toaster finding that penny behind vanilla level 1, and it's one of the boomerangs. I couldn't tell if it was the wooden boomerang or the magical boomerang.
That looked like the magical boomerang.
And Toaster goes bankrupt as he finds a door repair penalty in Candle Row, and medium secret from Malagor puts him up to 52 rupees. A potion shop as Toaster continues to explore Candle Row. Dr. J not going to spend money on those very expensive bombs as Malagor finds level 6.
Yeah, bombs is not going to be an issue in this seed.
Look who's the first.
There we've got level 9.
We're going to find out what item is needed to get to level 9. One who does not have the book.
The book! Oh my goodness.
This is definitely a Lizzie-approved seed, ladies and gentlemen. You need the book to gain access to level 9, whether you like it or not.
Well, at least the book is good for something.
Absolutely, and just finding another medium.
You know what would have been horrible is if this was a boomstick seed. You know why?
Oh,
because
yeah.
The poverty seed boomstick.
Right, because the boomstick costs 200 rupees vanilla, and that variance is plus or minus 20. With the sword, Toaster going to block clip here, and that is one of the items. The red ring, that's nice.
Yeah, you definitely want to see that early.
Yeah, with that red ring, don't have to worry about the blue ring, and thank goodness for that. This is a poverty seed so far. Going to increase his defense down to 1/4 of the base value is the damage. Very nice.
I hate book, changed my mind. The game knows.
The game certainly does know, indeed. And Dr. J able to get out of that door repair penalty.
So with that, does that mean that the book is a translator?
No, the book is not a translator.
Because we've seen the other ones, haven't we? Because I know
That
that I
just
hate book is.
Correct. I hate book is one of the messages you get if we were playing with all highly and say the same message. It just coincidentally happens to be the community phrase that old man is saying. Here's the other item in 8, and it's the wooden boomerang. All hail.
All hail. Now, this is a good pickup because with the 0 HP enemies, that's gonna give a little bit of a distance to your attack.
Correct. What this also means, because this is a 0 HP enemy set, the white sword and the magical sword are completely useless. So if they see it, they're going to run away from it.
Unless, of course, they accidentally grab it while it's on their feet.
Right. If it's on their feet, I mean, big deal one way or the other. But if they see it like in a staircase, no, they're not going to grab it.
No, thank you.
Toaster getting a heart container. The raft was at the Armo statue?
Yeah, the raft was at the Armo, and it was in its vanilla location, too.
Okay. So raft, we'll see if that ends up being required to complete this seed or not. Again, we are looking for the book. That is the item to gain access into level 9 tonight.
Oh!
Hello! What did you say that large secret was going to be?
142?
You were really close. 141 rupees. So that definitely makes up for the small and the medium secrets. So it all balances out in the end.
Yeah.
So that's a very nice large secret.
Yeah, money's going to be far less of an issue.
Absolutely. As Toaster's going to get his raft at the Armo statue area in the vanilla spot, as Malagord's going to purchase a candle.
In fact, I think at this point in time, the only thing that money will be good for is bomb upgrades, or if the arrow's required, or even if there's a bait block.
And that large turned this from a poverty seed to definitely an above average money seed for sure. And Malagord finds his sword. He'll go ahead and pick that up. Dr. J going back to start here. Toaster heading for vanilla level 6 and finding a casino. Not going to play with his 152 rupees. Chester going to head for vanilla level 3. And he's going to discover that it is a candle shop. He's only got 1 rupee to his name. CCX, I never thought of that. A 1% seed? That's kind of funny in a way. But on the other hand, we might want to keep that topic out, if you know what I mean.
1% seed. Isn't that the thing that they tried to do with the... Anyway.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah,
level 8. Malagord back into level 8 here. So he'll get the red ring and the wooden boomerang, if he so chooses. The red ring right behind this pancake room now.
Now, of course, aside from the Holy Grail item that we need, we still need that bow and we still need those arrows.
Yeah, because Ganon may or may not be required in order to finish up this seed. You are correct about that.
Yeah. But I imagine that the moment they find the book, they're going to book it straight for 9.
Absolutely right. Because, again, only Toaster so far has found level 9. Another medium secret for Toaster, up to 187 rupees. Chester going to find a penny on the ground. I want to say that door repair might have been 17. And Toaster finding another large secret where normally a take any is in the vanilla quest. 18 is the door repair penalty.
Yeah, I'm going to grab the bait there. I think that's a really good idea.
It's actually pretty cheap for the expensive bait because 100 is the normal price. It can go as low as 80. So 83 is a good price for the expensive prime cut there. Prime rib. Dr. J finding a casino at vanilla level 9. Doesn't want to do anything there. Another penny for Malagord behind that Armo statue. Dr. J going to check the potion shop. There's level 3.
Yep. Yeah, and the coast item is indeed scrap metal.
You'd be correct, because we did see the wooden boomerang as one of the 2 items here in level 8. Dr. J looking for the staircase in level 3. Now, he doesn't have the sword, So it's going to be a little bit more tougher for Dr. J to get through here. Price of wooden arrows is 90, so a bit on the expensive side there. It's a 12.5% markup.
And Chestjerk has found level 9.
He'll go in and out to clear the bomb hole, and he's going to find out that the book is required in order to gain access to level 9.
But you know what, though? The good news is that with the 0 HP seed, that wand, won't be quite as... I mean, it's a good long-range weapon, but other than that, it's not really going to have any advantage, power-wise.
Yeah, for sure, because with the wand equipped, the book, the beams burst into flames upon contact with walls or the enemies. Now, it may do extra damage to certain enemies, like, say, Gibdo, but it's typically more of a hindrance than a help, and it does make you do the strategy against Patras more tough. Well, we found our staircase item here in level 1. We have got the red candle.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure, Jiggly saying, because with the blue candle, you could only fire it on the screen once, but with the red candle, you can fire it as many times as you like. And there's a lot of Gibdos in one room, even though this is a 0 HP seed. That red candle's really going to come in handy.
Yeah. Now, of course, the bosses have shuffled HP, so, they may actually want a defense or a offense upgrade at some point anyway, because, if you get a 4-headed Gleeok and they've rolled on the higher end...
Oh, that's true. I completely forgot about the boss HP. Yeah, in that case, the white sword is still going to be something you're going to pick up.
Yeah. For these dark nuts, not a problem.
Yeah, still going to lose 2 hearts, or in this case, half a heart only with that red ring. He's looking for the item on the floor. There's a power bracelet for Dr. J in level 3.
Yep. Don't know if that power bracelet will be any use, though.
Last couple of seeds we've done, the power bracelet actually has been required to get to at least 1 level, so we shall see if that power bracelet does come into play tonight.
Well, the only way for that power bracelet to be useful is if the book is underneath a rock somewhere.
Correct, and Chester delighted to find out that that large secret is a jackpot of 141 rubies. I'll take him up to 158, but he's going to find a bait shop here. Not going to purchase any meat right now. And Dr. J gets the Triforce out of level 3. That's his first Tringle on the board.
But the Tringles don't matter.
Right, because again, we're looking for a specific item, but it does refill all of his health.
Yeah, it's moderately better than an up A.
And Toaster, with all the money here, is going to go ahead and purchase a key because he had no keys. In fact, he's going to go for seconds. And oh, shoot. You don't see that very often. The vertical shoot room in level 1.
Yeah, that's an interesting place to have it.
Usually I'm accustomed to seeing it in level 9 when it comes to randomizers, no matter what the flags are. But today we
found too, yeah.
Correct, and there is the any key.
Where was the any key found? On the
Yep, Malagord found it on the ground here. He had to full clear the room. It was in the bottom right corner, and he'll go ahead and get his Triforce out of level 1.
And of course the Triforce was in the shoot room.
Oh, shoot. Now Toaster's in level 4. And he's going to use one of his precious keys. He's trying to find the item. It's the last level that does not have a transport staircase in the vanilla game. And, oh, Malagord trying to play money-making game, but he loses 10 rupees. Looks like those did not get shuffled. Those are the vanilla values.
Yeah, that's right. I think if community hints are on, I don't think the values for that or the hints get shuffled.
You are correct about that.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing. I think it's the same thing with vanilla hints, that it's 5, 10, 20 for the hints, or 10, 30, 50, and then the money-making game doesn't change. Yeah, you're correct about that. That is not a door repair penalty where you just saw the old man say thief, which is, by the way, a reference to Link's Awakening when you steal something from the shop. That would either be the hint that would have been for the white sword item or the magical sword's location. Dr. J going to find another large secret that he'll put him well over 200 rupees. Malagord finds the take any's. One takes you near start. One takes you to the far southwestern corner.
Yep, and there was another one in Death Mountain.
So these are pretty good any roads. I didn't see where the fourth one was, but if that was in the northeast, I'd say these are A.
And it looks like we found the item here in level 4, and it is the heart container.
Yep, heart container. Toaster going to go ahead and pick it up. I'll put him up to 8 hearts maximum, or essentially 32 hearts with the red ring equipped.
Not going to need to spend any more time in here. Still looking for that book.
Yep, still looking for the book, but it could be anywhere. And again, we're given no hints to where the whereabouts of that book could be. Of course, the book obviously cannot be in level 9 since we need it to gain access to. If it was in level 9, then Fred's in big, big trouble. Now CJ heading for level 1 himself. He'll get the good news about the any key.
Did we see what the second item in 1 was?
It was the red candle.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, CJ may or may not pick it up.
And we did check those raft spots, and I don't think the raft spots yielded anything useful.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like the raft is required, which is kind of typical when it comes to Zelda and Randomizer. Usually, raft not required to complete a seed, and we find another penny secret behind the normal blue ring shop area. Chester's still exploring level 1 here, and yeah, the other one takes you to Monocle Rock. So yeah, these any roads get an A from me.
And then it looks like Toaster is going to go up here and check out the Lost Hills. Don't think we saw... Nope.
I really didn't see much.
Yeah, that looks like it's the other so-called, sword hint.
Correct. It looks like a door repair penalty, but it's not. However, Malagord has discovered the location of level 9. Now he's going to discover which item he needs to gain access, and you'll see that it is going to be the book. Toaster finding a bomb shop, doesn't have enough rupees to purchase the bombs, and he's already sitting on 7 anyways. There's a casino for Toaster. Not going to play this time around. Malagord going to check Candle Row here. And Dr. J approaching the Triforce area here in level 1. Speaking of level 1, Toaster's there right now.
So at this point in time, we must have been checked out a fairly good amount of the overworld.
Yeah, for sure, Jiggly Saint. We still have a lot of levels left in play. I mean, 2, 5, 6, still at large. Dr. J's only 1 room away from getting his any key. All he has to do is clear this room coming up. Unfortunately, Dr. J doesn't have the sword, neither does Chester, so this room's going to be a little bit more tedious.
Now, where was that sword again? I think it was...
Actually, Dr. J has to go north 1 more room. It was this room that had the any key. He'll have to clear... He may not get... He's not going to get it because those bombs will not harm the pole's voices. You have to have a sword or the bow and arrow.
Yeah, but on the other hand, though, if the pole's voice is not the dominant monster in the room, he can, try and go back and... Yeah.
Not really, because
No.
he can only because candles will not affect dark nuts. Only bombs or your
Yeah.
sword or a wand will do that. So Dr. J unfortunately going to miss out on the any key for the time being. CJ also not able to get the any key out of level 1 either. He is sitting on 237 rupees, and that could be problematic for Chester. However, given his skill of play, I don't see him purchasing the blue ring, so he should be all right. Same thing with Dr. J as he gets his Triforce out of level 1.
Yeah, and it looks like both of them are grinding bombs off of these Lionels here, and looks like we found level 5.
Here's the first appearance of level 5. It was behind the normal 100 secret in the Dead Woods, and we've got some ropes here to tangle with. With the red candle, and with the beam sword as well, that works too, so now he knows where the Triforce is, but he's looking for the item, and Toaster thought about backing out of the red candle. He says, I'll go ahead and pick it up, because hey, never know.
Well, I mean, we just saw there on Malagord's side that it came in handy.
Absolutely.
Yep, all it takes is for one misfire and you lose a couple of seconds.
Ooh, and Chester going to go ahead, and this move surprised me, but he's going to go ahead and purchase the blue ring, which will double his defense, so the damage is now down to 1/2 of the base value, but when he goes back at a level 1, when he gets to level 8 and he finds that red ring, we'll see what happens. Where in Hyrule is Ganon San Diego? I love that community hint. That is unfortunately the transport staircase for Malagord, so the next staircase that he finds will indeed be his item. He is hoping that it is going to be the book, which will give him access to level 9, and a potential win here amongst our featured 4.
The ladder would also be nice, too.
Here's the bomb upgrade, but unfortunately at 13 rupees, he's way short of the 107 needed. You can get it anywhere between 2 and 6 extra bombs. The price is anywhere between 75 and 125, so a bit on the expensive side.
Yeah, especially if you spent all your money ahead of time.
Exactly, which means Chester, if he sees that bomb upgrade, he likely won't have the money to make that purchase, but he does find the wood sword. It happened to be in the white sword normal
Yeah,
location,
that's where I was thinking, yeah.
which tends to be a popular spot for swords in Randomizer for some reason or another.
Probably because of the bottleneck.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's annoying to get to, and then you can't go back. If you go from the right, you can't go back to the right, you know.
By the way, Toaster did manage to get the any key out of level 1 with the sword. It was very simple to do, so he is sitting in pretty good shape. He also grabbed the Triforce out of there as well, and Dr. J going to find the red candle. He'll go ahead and pick that up. And Cheshire is back into level 1. He's going to get his any key now. As Toaster gets a medium secret for 26, he'll go ahead and up an A. And I believe this is going to be our item here in level 5. We have the bow. That's a huge find, because if Ganon is required, Malagord already has a leg up on his 3 competitors.
Even if he's not, though, you know, that's just an extra long-range weapon. And of course, you know, if there's the bow is Goma blocked.
And
which
CJ,
we don't know, but
true. CJ finds the red candle. He'll go ahead and pick it up also, so all 4 of our featured runners do have the red candle. Dr. J and Chester both en route now, trying to get the magical key here in level 1.
We haven't checked the grave yet, have we?
I don't believe we have, but we're checking it right now, and Toaster finding another penny secret behind where you normally find a 30, and unfortunately it's a door per penalty of 18 for Malagord. He's down to just a nickel.
We still haven't found a white sword item yet.
No, we haven't, and that white sword item potentially could be blocked.
Yeah, and the only one right now who has the power bracelet is Dr. J. And I don't think we've seen any of those spots checked yet.
I don't think we've seen any of those spots checked either, but Malagord going to find a bonus cave here where a medicine shop normally is. He's now up to 5 hearts.
Yep. So if that white sword item is in fact the book, he's got basically a well, he's got a good shot at picking it up.
Now, Toaster's going to check the raft spot in vanilla level 4, and he's going to find it is a wooden arrow shop. And look at this, he has just enough money to purchase the wood arrows. It looks like Toaster is going to head towards the Dead Woods. If he gets to the 100 secret area, he'll find level 5 and his bow.
There's a letter pickup for Malagord's side.
Yep, so if he shows it to anybody running the potion shops here in Hyrule, we'll get an idea of how much it's going to cost for our Pepsi and Coke. Dr. J is back into level 1. He's now in the room he needs to be in. Unfortunately, he has no bomb, so he's going to miss out on the any key for the time being. Chester did get the any key out of level 1, so he's going to continue on his way as we find a large secret from Malagord at 141 rupees.
And I think that's the third large secret.
Yeah, you're right. So all 3 of the locations of the large secret have been found, and here's level 2 now for Malagord. That was one of the levels that we were still missing. That means only level 6 is left.
Yep. Gonna look for the item that is on the ground.
Ask Dig Duggar about his record collection. So we're looking for the item on the ground. Uh-oh, a potential ladder block. This could potentially have an item here. He'll be able to clear the room. Nope, just a nickel.
Yep, nothing important in there.
Now Toaster's into level 5, and Chester now in level 7. So we're getting our first taste of level 7 here. And manhandle. And now here is
7.
33 rooms of pure nightmare fuel here, and it's the item, the recorder, immediate item here in level 7, and CJ's done with level 7 just like that.
33 rooms of, okay, we're done here.
That doesn't happen very often. That's a rarity there, Jiggly Scene. So these runners get a break. Now Chester gets to level 8, and he's going to find that red ring, and he's thinking, oh, boy. But that's the nature of Zelda Randomizer sometimes. You buy that blue ring, and then 5 minutes later, the red ring presents itself. That's just the nature of it sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's what it takes to get the red ring in play. Oh, Malagord got Y-forced.
So that's going to be his second Triforce piece, but he's going to want to go back into level 2 to try and find that item, which he does.
And Dr. J toasting the bookman.
Yeah.
Of all the items, it had to be the book.
Yeah, Dr. J not thrilled with that prospect right there. And look at yourself. Now look at me. Oh, but Chester taking a death in level 8, so he'll have to go back to start and try it again. As Dr. J finds a wood arrow shop. He's got 1 rupee short of the maximum. He's not going to purchase the wood arrows, though.
Still looking for that floor item here in level 2.
Yeah, that floor item in level 2, you may have to full clear it, as CJ now finds his red ring, which is going to redouble his defense down to 1/4 of the base value of damage now. We're still looking for... Hey! Silver arrows on the ground, and it's free to pick up.
Okay, so that's not bad. That's not going to get you into 9, but if when you do, then if there's a pig that needs slaying, then you've got that.
So he is a book away from being in go mode, is Malagord. So right now, he is sitting pretty amongst our 4 featured runners so far. And who knows, he may be sitting pretty amongst everybody.
You know, judging by what we've seen so far, it's possible that that book might actually be blocked.
Well, we're down to 2 possibilities now. Either the book is in level 6, or it's our white sword item.
Here's level 6.
Well, if the book is not here in level 6, we know it is going to be the white sword item. And if that's the case, Jiggly Saint, we're going to have a full item recap. This potentially could be our item. Is it early? Nah, too good to be true. Didn't think it would be that easy. No way. The ladder is still in play as well. That could be anywhere. But so far, the ladder has not been required for this seed. And now that I said that, I've probably jinxed all the runners.
Oh, maybe the ladder is a 9.
Yeah, ladder could be a 9 potentially. It also could be our white sword item too.
Well, the good news is if the ladder is in level 9, none of our runners are actually really going to need that.
Toaster finding a bomb upgrade for 170 rupees, but he's only got a dime to his name, so he won't be able to make that purchase. But Malagord here in level 6, the next staircase he finds, guaranteed, is going to have the item. And again, if it is the book, he'll be on his way into level 9. Dr. J and Amazing Toaster are both in level 5, but Chester here in level 4 right now. There's the Triforce, and here's the item, though. Here is our item in level 6. If it is the book, Malagord is set. It is the book!
It is the book.
Wow.
Oh, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Malagord officially in go mode here. The only thing that could stop him is if level 9 has ladder blocks.
This is hopefully going to be a quick seed.
Oh, yeah, this is looking really good for Malagord right now because none of the runners are remotely close to level 6's location. So Malagord right now sitting pretty. I mean, the only thing that could be better on Malagord's side is his health. Obviously, he's got the red ring, so it's going to help him a lot in level 9. So essentially, he's got 20 hearts to his name. So if Ganon is required, we are looking for a single shutter door room where upon full clear, if it doesn't open, that's where Zelda is, and we know that Ganon is required. Now, if Ganon is not required, Zelda can be behind practically anything. And look at this! We find the compass!
Oh, wow.
Holy smokes! So now all Malagord needs to do is find a path to that area in the southwest. Here's a transform staircase. He's hoping that this is going to take him to exactly where he needs to go. So, now to the central part.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch indeed. Oh,
Ouch
and there's
indeed.
Patra Wayne. Yep, so he's going to lose half a heart. They normally do 2 hearts. Another Patra! 3! Holy smokes. Another Patra! Holy smokes! Patra Alley here. I've never seen so many Patras be next to each other, but he's going to take this one out, and that may not be a good idea. He's down those. Oh! He's down.
But here we've got Toaster is in level 6.
Yep, and tell you what, he is not far behind Malagord, and if Ganon is not required, it's going to come down to level 9 between Toaster and Malagord here. Chester picks up a heart container, and we're still looking. Now, if we find our white sword item, then we will have all of the items for this particular seed here. Because we're still missing the ladder, we're still missing the white sword, and we're still missing the wand. Here's what we have found so far. Level 1, the red candle and the magical key. Level 2, the silver arrows. Level 3, the power bracelet. Level 4, the heart container. 5 had the bow. 6, the book. Level 7 has the recorder. Level 8, the red ring and the wooden boomerang. Armor statue item is the raft, and the ladder item of the coast is the magical boomerang. White sword item is still MIA. And that's another thing that could give Toaster a leg up on Malagord, especially if silvers are not required for the seed. He has 9 hearts compared to Malagord's 5. Malagord, he's getting very close, but as he sees the Wizards and says,
Why not? It's an easy fight.
I'm a little surprised, too, because maybe Malagord's looking for Ganon. And ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon We're looking to get, however, 15 hits, I believe. I don't know if Ganon is a separate group or not, but it's 15 hits with the wood sword, and a high roll driver will cost him 1 heart. He just took 2 high roll drivers there. He can't get the stun lock.
Whoa.
There's 3. Still can't get the stun lock, though, but he's trying. There's 4. 5.
Oh.
Oh, he nearly bought it there.
So he's going to buy it right now.
Yep, he's gone. Well, I think if I'm Malagord, I check to see if I can access Zelda's room. And if I can't, try Ganon again.
And with Toaster having the book, he's off to level 9.
Absolutely, indeed. And right now, Malagord doesn't know it, but Amazing Toaster is breathing down his neck right now. And if Ganon is not required, Toaster could snipe it away from Malagord.
Well, maybe now that Malagord knows exactly where Ganon is, maybe he's going to, try and, just to see.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm telling you, if I'm Malagord, I check to make sure that Zelda is not required. Because if Zelda's not required, you're done. You win.
But then again, if you beat Zelda, then it doesn't matter if Ganon's required or not. You've won anyway. It's just, it's just a matter of how fast is Amazing Toaster going to find all that information.
Well, we have just found out that Dr. J found the ladder. It was our white sword item, and it was indeed Power Bracelet Block.
Wow.
So now we know our 2 items in level 9. It is indeed the white sword and the wand. And Malagord dies to Ganon again, and every death is going to increase Amazing Toaster's chances of sniping this away from him. I mean, Malagord is so close to victory, he can taste it, but right now, Ganon not cooperating with Malagord at the moment. I mean, all he has to do is get the stun lock on Ganon, but however, Patras are also saying something about it as well, and Toaster up and in going back to the start of 9. Now, he also knows where Zelda is.
Don't forget, it is also possible that Zelda's room is in fact ladder blocked.
Oh, absolutely. And if that's the case, both Toaster and Malagord would be screwed at that point, and Dr. J would all of a sudden be back in this. Round 3 of the Ganon fight for Malagord now. He's got the stun lock. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we lost Ganon, though.
Nope.
8.
9.
9. 10. Still can't get the stun lock. Ganon being Ganon here. There's 11. 12.
Oh.
Still can't finish him off. This is going to be a photo finish here. 13. 14. Oh! But one more hit is all he needs. Don't get Hyrule Driver. Don't get Hyrule Driver. No! Oh, no! And if that's the death that costs Malagord the race here, oh, that is going to hurt.
Here it goes. Let's see. Gonna try looking up here first. Nope.
There's no... Now, wait. Not necessarily. If you can bomb to the left. No.
Can't bomb to the left.
So maybe Zelda is, potentially Ganon blocked. We will see, though.
Oh. Can you get? Yeah, I can get in here. Let's see now.
Is there a shutter door? There's a shutter door! Now, if this doesn't open when it full clears, Toaster now knows he'll need the silver arrows. We're about to find out. If this doesn't open, we need the silver arrows. It doesn't open! Ganon is required, so right now, Malagord, just like that, back in the driver's seat. Dr. J gets the recorder out of level 7 here. But Dr. J and Chester well behind Malagord at this point. And Ganon round 4. Let's see what happens. There's 2, another Hyrule Driver. Oh, another Hyrule Driver.
Oh.
3. Cannot get the stun lock. It's another right side teleport for Ganon. Boy, Ganon doing his best. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh! Lost the stun lock.
Oh.
Well, and he still can't get the stun lock. Boy, Ganon is doing his best right now. And he kicks him down again!
Maybe getting the getting some medicine would help.
Oh, absolutely. A potion would definitely help him here.
Yeah.
My goodness gracious. And once again, 4-0 in favor of Ganon here against Malagord. Chalk up another one for the Beast.
Now, level 9 may still be the great equalizer.
Yeah, absolutely. Because again, we still have other runners who are in this race, but man, Malagord, this could have been like a sub 35-ish kind of time here, but Ganon doing his dirty work here. And even with the red ring, when you only have 5 hearts, your margin for error is almost 0. A full item recap here. Level 1, red candle and magical key. Level 2, the silver arrows. Level 3, the power bracelet. 4 has the heart container. 5, the bow. 6, the book. 7, the recorder. 8 has the red ring and the wooden boomerang. 9, the white sword and the wand. We know that from process of elimination. Armo statue, the raft. Ladder item of the coast. Magical boomerang, white sword item, the ladder. Round 5 now for Malagord. This is like watching a super heavyweight match. And another Hyrule driver!
You mean it's like watching a super heavyweight match against Glass Joe?
Right! And Link is Glass Joe. Ganon is Mike Tyson. Alright, so back to start. Malagord goes again. Toaster's still in level 9. He's banking that the silver arrows are in level 9, which is not a bad play, you know, considering the odds. But unfortunately for Toaster, it's going to be the wrong play.
Betting that silvers are in 9.
And we still don't know if the ladder is required to gain access into Zelda's room, but there is a bait block here in level 9. Toaster thinks it's going to be required. Little does he know it's not going to be required. And Link, start the reactor. Save Hyrule. So we have back-to-back old men as Dr. J finally finds his wood sword 42 minutes in behind the white sword location. And now Malagord is finally going to check to see if Zelda's room and can't access it that way. He's trying to get a more favorable side because he has to clear this door. Let's get a heart drop. Unfortunately, the bubbles have something to say about that. And so do the Wizro beams. Just get them, one hit. All right. And Malagord going to try to bomb to the left, which he will successfully, and he's about to discover the bad news that he still has to defeat Ganon in order to gain access to that room. So,
Yeah, he's not even trying. He's not even trying to clear that room. He knows.
Now, Toaster finds the white sword.
That would come in handy, but, you know, without those silver arrows.
Yeah, unfortunately, can't do anything without silver arrows to defeat the beast, but the white sword means it'll only take 8 hits to defeat Ganon instead of the 15 that Malagord's been struggling with. Alright, round 6. Here we go.
Lucky 6.
Alright, we're looking for the 15 hits, and this time he's close to full health. Let's see if he has better luck. 2, 3. Oh, lost the stun lock. Man, it's just not been Malagord's night here against Ganon. And another Hyrule driver, and another one.
Another one bites the dust.
I know. 4, 5, 6. They still can't get the stun lock, though. 7. Still can't get the stun lock. 8. Still can't get the stun lock. Man, Malagord just having no luck at all. And another Hyrule driver. 6-0 Ganon. Man, this is like watching... this is like watching a... never mind. Let's move on. Meanwhile, Chester's in level 2. He's going to get his silver arrows, so he's starting to catch up because he's got the bow. However, both Chester and Dr. Jabe have to find level 6 to get the book in order to gain access into level 9. So those two are still trailing, and Toaster takes a death here in level line at the moat room, so back to start he goes.
Now, one disadvantage that Dr. J does have with that ladder is that it opens up a lot more space to check.
Correct.
Yeah.
And now it's Ganon versus Malagord, round 7. How much more abuse can he take? And again, can't get the stun lock. He keeps teleporting to the right. There's 2. There's a stun lock. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
No! Lost the stun lock. And starting to lose his health again. Another high roll driver and another right teleport. 10. Oh, but another high roll driver takes him down. It's 7-0 Ganon. I tell you what this reminds me of. This reminds me of watching an inning where they just go station to station. You start the merry-go-round. This guy gets a hit. This guy gets a hit. This guy draws a walk. This guy gets a hit, etc., etc., and it keeps on going and going. That's what this reminds me of. And we're not talking, extra base hits or home runs or anything like that. It's singles and walks.
Yeah.
And Toaster finds the other item, the wand. So that's another leg up. And if this was the All Boards No Swords tournament, that would be the key item he would need to take down Ganon. And now Toaster knows he has to go back to a previous level. Round 8 for Malagord now against Ganon. And there's 1. Again, it doesn't get the right to teleport. Oh my goodness, 2. Is it again the right side teleport? Oh man. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15! Down goes Ganon. We finally have Bacon and the Triforce of Power. So Malagord is going to be our winner amongst the 4 featured runners. We'll see if he ends up being the overall winner, but that has to frustrate the heck out of Malagord, considering how much faster this could have been for him. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please get your GGs out for Malagord. He is going to be the winner of our 4 featured runners tonight in the Tempest Holy Grail set of flags. No ladder required to rescue Zelda. So, for once, a ladderless seed.
Yep, and we got a official time here, 47 minutes and 24 seconds, but he wasn't the first one to finish.
And who was the first to finish?
It was Captain Green, 7. With a time of 41:33.
So if he just would have gotten Ganon down, that would have been the win.
Unos came in second at 44:57, and Random Effect finished in third place with 46:18.
All right, so we do have our winner, Malagord, here in the commentator's booth. GG, I know you're disappointed in the Ganon fight, but you did finish first amongst our 4 feature runners, so I congratulate you for that.
I really have to control my temper right now because I guess I won on the restream, which is fantastic. I love that, but I had 3 Ganon deaths before first place in the entire race. This should have been my race.
Yeah, I'm sorry that Ganon decided to spoil your party there, because you played this seat extremely well. You routed it perfectly. You were the first to get the bow and silver arrows, the first one to get the book. It's just Ganon decided to be what Ganon does best, a run killer, and I'm sorry that didn't work out for you, but hey, you got to look at the positive things. Your routing was spot on. You did everything pretty much right in terms of the routing, so I got to give you credit for that.
Except that Y-Force and 2,
Well, the silver arrows have tripped up a lot of players because Ganon, of course, ended up being required. Toaster doesn't have the silver arrows. Chestrick doesn't have the silver arrows. Dr. J doesn't have the silver arrows because the runners have not found level 2. In fact, Toaster's in level 3, which is where the power bracelet is. Now, incidentally, the power bracelet is how you get the white sword item. It is blocked. The white sword item is the ladder. Not required, of course.
Well, I'm lucky. I mean, Ganon was in a river room. I had the path to Zelda coming from the north, so I just envisioned a double river room there, and I was gonna flip out.
Yeah, luckily there was no double river room there. But Mike, the question I wanted to ask you is, why didn't you check to see after the first death or two to see if actually that Ganon was or was not required at that point? Because you checked it a little later.
Pride.
Right. I mean, I don't blame you. The white sword actually was also in level 9, as well as the wand, if you were curious.
I actually thought about that. If the white sword was in 9, that would give me an easier fight, but I didn't really want to check. I had a couple staircases nearby I could have checked, but no, after a little, I mean, the second and third time, he spawned in the wall, and that's just brutal to get the exact right timing for your stun lock, because he's always off on his movement. So I decided to go back and wanted to try again and again there. Then he started spawning in the middle, and I started losing the stun lock, and that's when I started getting more and more frustrated. But you're right, I finished 4th overall and 1st on the restream, so, got to be happy with that.
Absolutely. Dr. J finds the bow out of level 5, and you want some snipes here. We just got some word that 5th and 6th came down to 2 seconds. If you remember a couple weeks ago, we had a 2-second race here on Speed Gaming. Adirondack Rick finished in 5th place. His time was 50-10. Dig Shake right behind in 6th place, 50-12. And Chest Jerk, I guess he's got the silver arrows too, so he could be the second amongst our restreamers. He's having a little trouble getting the stall lock, but it looks like he may have it under control here. Just a few more hits left to go, and we're going to have Bacon. Nice job for Chest Jerk. And it looks like Chest Jerk is going to take away 2nd place amongst our featured 4 away from Toaster. Toaster ended up being the 2nd one into level 9. Now he's found level 2, so he'll get his silver arrows here, but looks like Chest Jerk, I mean, unless he can't find the direct path fast enough, he's going to be the 2nd of our 4 featured runners. And we have another finisher right behind Rick and Dig Shake. It's J-Wade 614 with a time of 50-38. As we continue to watch the rest of our 3 feature runners here, Dr. J still looking for the silver arrows here, still looking for the book.
Yep, and CJ has finished with an official time of 52-14.
So GG to Chest Jerk, the 2nd of our featured runners to finish. So now it is all up to Amazing Toaster and Dr. J here. Make sure you give all 4 of our feature runners, Amazing Toaster, Chest Jerk, Malagord, and Dr. J PhD, a follow. They played an extremely good race tonight, so make sure you do give them a follow. And if you enjoy these Zelda randomizers, we have, of course, our weekly showcases here on Speed Gaming, but also currently in progress, we have a all swords, or all boards, no swords tournament that's going on, and we are entering our 2nd week of Swiss rounds. So if you have been enjoying these Zelda randomizers here weekly on Speed Gaming, make sure you check out that tournament as well.
Yeah, and if you're starting out in the Zelda 1 randomizer, this kind of a flag set is a great starting. 0 hit points. You don't have to worry too much about the combat. You can focus on the routing, and that I really enjoy 0 hit points. I know it's a little beginner-ish for some of our better runners, but I always enjoy 0 hit points. You don't have to worry too much about anything once you get some kind of offense.
Oh, there's nothing better than taking down an entire room full of blue whiz robes with 1 HP. Or 0 HP, because I hate them so much.
Yeah, blue whiz robes aren't bad because of blue whiz robes. Blue whiz robes are bad because almost always they're usually accompanied by bubbles. That's the reason. Toaster with the silver arrows equipped, now going to go back into level 9. He's got the white sword in hand, plus he has 9 hearts maximum.
Dr. J's back in 2, or in there for the first time, but he's going to get his silver soon.
Yep, that's correct there, Malagord. He will get his silver arrows. Ask Dig Dogger about his record collection. I thought that was a goofy community hint there. Not the best one, though. The best one was the Where in the World is Ganon San Diego. I love that hint. or we're in Hyrule, as Ganon San Diego, I should say, to be a little more precise. And here we go with the Ganon fight. Round 1 for Toaster. Let's see how he does. Remember, he's got the white sword, so he only needs 8 hits to take down the beast, but a Hyrule driver will cost him 1 heart, and he's only got a heart and a half to his name. Unfortunately, he's getting the same bad luck. And there's a stun lock. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down goes Ganon. We've got Bacon, and Toaster will get his Triforce of Power. He knows the path to Zelda's room, so it looks like he is going to finish 3rd amongst our featured runners here. And as he's getting ready to finish, we do have Chess Jerk here in the commentator's booth with us. GG, a very good finish from you. I know the place doesn't show it. It was just one of those situations where you find everything in the right order, but you played pretty well tonight.
Thank you very much. I'm glad I could hopefully give to you an item rundown, because I literally found everything or know where everything else is.
Yes, Chester. Yep, we did figure out about 30-some minutes in a full item recap. It was actually Dr. J who found the last part of the puzzle piece as the starter door opens for Amazing Toaster. So everybody get your GGs out for Amazing Toaster. He has rescued Princess Zelda. So Dr. J is the last one left, but he's going to try and finish up this scene. He's going to get his silver arrows very shortly.
GG.
And Dr. J's got to have heart. He's up to 9 hearts after swiping it away from that Goma here in level 2. So, yeah, the last piece was the white sword item, which happened to be Power Bracelet blocked and had the ladder. Ladder actually was not required to beat the seed.
That it was not. I knew it was the white sword item, but I never picked it up. And I only have the Power Bracelet spots left, so easy to figure out.
Absolutely. Rick finishing ahead of Dig Shake by 2 seconds. Ladder was Power Bracelet blocked. I don't know which Power Bracelet spot it was, though. Which one was it, Chess Jerk?
I have no idea which spot it is. I didn't check any of them. I didn't go for it.
Judging by where we were when Dr. J discovered it, I would say it had to have been the one that was close to start.
At the coast.
Gotcha.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Yep. Power Bracelet was in level 3.
So that's a good red herring right there.
Oh, absolutely. You would think that with the Power Bracelet, it would have set up for a very nice chain reaction seed where the Power Bracelet was required to get the ladder, and the ladder would have been required to, say, I don't know, rescue Princess Zelda. There's the silver arrows ripe for the taking. Dr. J will pick that up. He'll also go ahead and grab this Triforce out of level 2. And I don't know if he has found level 6 yet, but if he has not, he'll need to find it first before he can go to level 9.
Well, 6 was all the way up on Death Mountain, so...
Yeah, he's near it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 2 was down here. That's right, 2 was down here, and I think 6 is just 1 up and 1 to the right.
Right. All right, Amazing Toaster, GG to you. Very close to being our second finisher amongst the featured 4, but unfortunately, the fact that Ganon was required kind of dampened your chances there. But you still played very well tonight.
Yeah, Rick ruined Tempest.
Yep, only 1 death, so that was pretty good. Of course, having a lot of hearts really helped you out there. So, again, very well played seed. It just came down to right order. Now Dr. J has found level 6, so he's going to get his book, and he'll be on his way to level 9 himself. So what do you think about the seed overall?
It was fine until I found out he needed to kill Ganon.
Yeah, then it was pretty much a race to get to the silver arrows, which of course were in level 2. Tell you what,
that was the last level I found.
Yep, and I think that was the last level a lot of people found, because Dr. J is in level 6 now. I think early on, it was starting to look like it was going to be one of those poverty seeds, and I'm like, I'm doing the commentary. It's something you guys just have to expect. When I'm on commentary, expect it to be a poverty seed. And then finally, Game threw us a bone with that really nice large secret.
Yeah, but you didn't need a whole lot of it, because Red Ring was really easily available.
Wow, there you
I
go.
found red ring right after buying blue ring.
Of course, because the game knows.
Of course. And I'd like to
But-
clarify, I did not find level 2 last. I found level 6 last.
Right.
So, not everyone found level 2 last.
Yeah, that's what I did. I found 2 and then found the silvers, then got into 6 immediately, and book.
Yep.
Nice.
So all you had to do is put the puzzle pieces together here, and so Dr. J has found the transport staircase. But the next staircase he finds will have his book, which you need to get into level 9. So what do you think about the book being required, the item that people don't want?
Seems perfectly reasonable. I like it.
Yeah,
I think
thought it was
I
pretty
think it
nice.
was the item the last time I played Tempest 2.
Interesting. Maybe next time we can have it be the red candle.
I don't think that's possible.
Why not?
No.
Yeah, any of the upgradable items, you know, the rings, the boomerangs, and the candles, they don't get shuffled into the possibilities of being the item.
Well, that's
The
too
only-
bad.
The only kind of weird thing in that is that a sword can be the item you need to go into 9.
Like the white sword or the magical sword?
No, just a sword.
Just
period.
a sword. We had.
Yeah.
I know we had one where it was just a sword because we had a see where we had no idea what the item was to get into 9, and you had the sword at start. So we went back and checked, and that's all you need to get in. Piece of cake.
Yeah, it has something to do with the way upgrades are handled. The boomerang and the magic boomerang are handled differently than a lot of the other items. Some items it's just a simple flag. Some of them that actually increments the value, and like the magic boomerang is a totally different value.
And I'm guessing also you can have expendable items that are disposable, like, say, potions or magical shields or bait. I'm guessing that can't be a Holy Grail item either.
Yeah, I don't think so. No. I mean, I guess it can in theory, but it would probably lead to a bunch of problems.
Yeah, particularly cash.
You know what else just occurred to me? I think the magical sword is also power bracelet blocked, if I'm not mistaken.
We never found the magical sword, so you
Yeah.
very well might be right.
Not that anyone would need it in a seed like this, but
No.
So yeah,
I was ready to go get it.
So I'm just saying right here, you know what I said earlier about the ladder being a big troll, right? Well, Dr. J's excavation of level 6 is taking a lot longer than usual because checking all those ladder block spots, right?
Yeah, not having a ladder definitely pushed me towards
Yeah, pushes
the correct
in the right
direction
direction.
very quickly.
For example, everybody was forced to go right at the start, but Dr. J went to the left and all the way to the up, found the dead end with a community hint, had to go all the way back down, and then checking the other spots, and yeah.
It's interesting how that can happen that way sometimes.
So Dr. J finds his book, he'll get the Triforce out of level 6 and make a beeline to level 9.
Yeah, level 1 was my first level I fully completed, and I went back to pick up the Triforce, and as I did it, I'm like, what am I doing? That's not going to be required.
No,
Yeah,
but
yes, I'd like to point out that I'm the only one who played the seed properly by not getting any Triforces. Thank you very much.
Yes, congratulations, Chess Jerk, on playing it the way it's supposed to be played.
I was close. I almost got Y-Forced in, level 5, I think it was? I almost
got
picked one up. Very close.
I got Y-Forced in 1.
And,
Nice.
and Malagor got White-Forced in 2.
You should have gotten the compass in 1. That would have let you know the shoot room had the Triforce.
Right.
It must have been in one of those 2 rooms I didn't go in.
It was the first room up from start, I think.
Yeah, it was
Or
right
yeah,
there north.
Yeah,
so
I didn't
had
go
it.
in that room.
Well, maybe you should have
So
then.
picking up the compass so you know which room to avoid.
Exactly. I was worried when I saw that. It's like, oh no, do I have to get the tringle to go up? But I didn't have to, so.
And now Dr. J will enter level 9, 63 and a half minutes in. Now he's sitting on 10 hearts maximum. This, other than Ganon being Ganon, this is actually a relatively tame level 9.
I just realized I don't think we saw what was under Recorder Lake.
I did. It was a shop, I think.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Who has time to get the recorder? My gosh.
I don't know. Yeah,
Well,
I marked it with an X, so it must have been a
The
shop I
Recorder
didn't
was
need.
so early into 7, why not?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
level 7, we always say is 33 rooms of pure chaos, and that was anything but the case tonight because the item, the recorder, it was like 5 rooms in, which like hardly ever happens in Zelda Randomizer.
I found 7 first, like, a minute into the seed, and I went left, and you had to use a bomb, so I was out, and I never got.
What do you think about the cluster of Patras in 9, though?
I had 10 hearts and red ring. I just walked right through them. Easy peasy.
Well, unfortunately, Malagor only had 5 hearts. Everybody else had at least 9. Dr. J's got 10.
Well, then that just proves you gotta have heart.
All you
keep
need
trying
is
to tell. I got trying to tell people that, but no one listens to me. It's okay.
I listen to you, CJ. I'm always grabbing
Right.
hearts even in the vanilla game. I'm grabbing hearts. I had 15 hearts when I was doing second quest the other night. I had 15 hearts, so I had to have heart.
On second quest, you want to have at least 25 hearts. So you never know what's gonna happen there.
Well, I had 60 when it was all said and done. I always grabbed the red ring because my goal is to not use a potion in level 9 because of how short it is in second quest. But Dr. J now knows the path to get to Zelda's room. All he has to do is find Ganon, and he'll be able to finish the scene out with a very respectable time. Oh, I see what he's going to do. Because remember, even if Zelda, let's say Ganon is not required, she still can be behind a shutter door room, but now he knows Ganon's required.
I'm curious if I'm the only one who killed Ganon before checking if if that was required.
Well, I don't think
tried.
so. Because Malagor was trying to, but unfortunately Ganon got the best of him, and that's just the way it goes sometimes.
My thought was I was already, it's like 7 people had finished. I'm like, I've come this far. I've got bow and silvers. I'm killing Ganon. I don't care if he's required. So
Right.
that was my thought process.
All right, and now for Dr. J, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Here's Ganon, looking for 15 hits. Now, he does not have the red ring, so a Hyrule driver is going to cost him 2 hearts.
That's kind of bizarre. Red ring was not hard to find, from what I remember.
Well, maybe he never found level 8. Ooh, and there's a stun lock, 4. Oh, but lost it. One more Hyrule driver, and he's down for the count. He's going to stay on that tile. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, but he lost the stun lock again. He's not in a good spot. 9, 10. He takes 2 more hits. He's down for the count. He knows it. Oh, and down he goes. I think we know what Dr. J has in mind. Looks like he's going to fill her up.
Yep. All right, you guys have fun. I'm going to dip out.
All right. Thanks for playing, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and good luck to you in your next Zelda Randomizer ventures.
Take care.
I want to do the same. Thanks for the commentary, and GG.
Yep.
Yeah,
Best
thanks
of luck
for the
to you.
restream, guys. You guys, good luck on the rest of the broadcast.
Thank you very much, and GG to all of you tonight. You guys played exceptionally well. Dr. J has the double potion in hand, so he can refill twice back into level 9, but unfortunately the bubble's giving him a little business here as he's making his way back to Ganon's room. Oh, Dr. J dying with a potion in his hand, and back to start he goes. Every time he gets hit by a patch, he's going to lose 1 heart. By the way, while Dr. J makes his way towards Ganon's room again, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule here. Actually, there is no upcoming schedule because, as I had mentioned earlier, we had just completed the first week of Swiss rounds here for the all boards, no swords tournament. So there's going to be brand new matches that'll be coming up eventually during the week. So please make sure you are checking the Google Doc for when and where those matches are going to be, as Dr. J is not going to fool around. He's going to take down this Patra here. Now, the bees that surround the Patra only will take 1 hit, but the middle itself, you got to take the full, and then what is it, 11 hit points?
I just want to interject with one thing. We actually do have something coming up tomorrow night at 10 o'clock here on Speed Gaming 1. There is a Zelda 1 Push for Sub 30 event going on.
Well, that's right. That's going to be an extra special event here that we're going to have on Speed Gaming. There's 2, 3. Yes, we're going to have some of your favorite Zelda runners trying to get sub 30. And there is a lot of players, including the creator himself, Fred Coughlin, who is on the cusp of sub 30. So that should be a lot of fun. I hope to see at least one of those runners reach their goal of getting to sub 30. That would be amazing to catch right here on Speed Gaming. And Dr. J getting a stun lock here, but missing out. He still has, I believe, 1 potion left at his disposal, but he can't get the stun lock.
I think he used it.
Oh, so he's got no more potions left. Oh, this is going to get dicey then.
Yeah.
This is going to get dicey. And again with the right side teleport.
Ooh.
Oh, and he still can't get the stun lock. And one more Hyrule Driver. He is down for the count!
I just
Dr. J's
to
gonna have to buy more potions.
While we were watching Dr. J, so let's see, Ryan 7 finished in 12th place with an official time of 1:03:57. We have Mr. Cab that finished in 13th at 1:07:20. And Eat My Steel finished in 14th place with 1:09:34. And New York Rambler finished in 15th with 1:10:07.
Yeah, so we had a lot of late entries come on down here. So
yeah.
Dr. J, once again, with the double potion in hand, will have to make another attempt at Ganon. So Ganon wasn't quite done after Malagor. Now he's going to take it out on Dr. J.
Yeah, it's...
Right, 10 p.m. Eastern's when that chase is going to be. In fact, Adirondack Rick is going to be one of our commentators, along with JSR and Liquid Husbands. So it's going to be very entertaining, as well as very exciting to see if any of our featured runners can make it to the pinnacle. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Textbook Ganon fight for Dr. J, of course. Didn't need that potion. He'll get the bacon and the Triforce of Power. And Dr. J knows the path to Zelda's room, so he'll be finishing very shortly.
Yep, GG on that one. I know my Ganon fights are always pretty terrible.
Yeah, well, I always have the magical sword, so, well, there's that.
Well, even with the magical sword, I tend to swipe blindly because I really, don't know the pattern. And even then, with, most, 16 hearts, red potion, I'm actually really bad at this game.
Well, Dr. J has rescued Princess Zelda, and it looks like Dr. J's taking some exception as she finally rescues her. So get your GGs out for Dr. J, PhD. He has finished, and that concludes all 4 of our runners tonight.
Yep.
His official SRL time, 72 minutes and 47 seconds.
There we are.
And with that, Dr. J, we have you in the commentator's booth. GG, I know Ganon, well, Malagord had the same problem. Unfortunately, Ganon decided to be Ganon with you. Difference between you and everybody else, though, is you did not find the red ring on a level 8.
Of course it was 8. I didn't even bother digging that one.
Yep, 8 had the red ring and Lord Banana, in case you were curious as to what was there.
Well, I mean, that's the difference. I thought I was doing great when I found the ladder was bracelet blocked, and I had the bracelet really early, but nope.
That ladder was no useful in this one.
Not at all.
It actually, we actually got the lucky 1% roll that ladder not required to beat this seed.
Yeah, I just kept on digging levels I didn't need to for Triforces.
And looking at places.
I kept on forgetting, oh, wait, this isn't Triforce required.
And actually, looking at Malagord's inventory, this was actually a minimalist seed. You didn't need the ladder. You didn't need the raft. You didn't need the power bracelet. You didn't need the recorder. All you needed was the bow, the silver arrows, and your sword. That was it.
Yeah, pretty much. And a candle. But when don't you?
Well, of course, candle. You always have to have a candle sometime. Of course, I mean it's good early combat, and you never know. And yeah, candle was required to get to level 9, amongst some other stuff as well.
Yeah, especially when it's 0 HP enemies. That really helps with the bombs situation.
Oh, absolutely. But you played very well. It's just that Ganon decided to be Ganon at the end because it looks like you only had 3 deaths, and I think they were all to Ganon.
They were, yeah. Well, one of them I think was to a Patra on the way to get.
Right. Yeah. How about the 3 Patra rooms in a row? That was nuts.
That was just uncalled for.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you there, Dr. J. But that's Zelda Randomizer being Zelda Randomizer sometimes. But GG to you. And hey, I wish you the best of luck in your upcoming Zelda Randomizer ventures.
Yeah, especially with the tournament second round starting now.
That's right. Jiggly Satan, you have any other questions for Dr. J?
No, not really.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
Thank you very much. And make sure you give all 4 of our runners tonight, Amazing Toaster, Chest Jerk, Malagord, and Dr. J, a follow, as well as our tracker, It's Oasis, and my commentator partner, Jiggly Saint, for doing a tremendous job tonight on this week's Zelda Randomizer Weekly Showcase. So, any final thoughts before we wrap things up tonight, Jiggly Saint?
No, I'm fine.
Don't forget that tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern on Speed Gaming, the chase for sub 30 with all of your favorite Legend of Zelda runners. We have a ton of runners on the cusp, on the brink of getting sub 30 in this game. It is going to be very exciting. You don't want to miss it. So on behalf of all 4 of our runners tonight, for everybody here on Speed Gaming, for our tracker, It's Oasis, and my commentator partner, Jiggly Saint, this is LOZ Cards Fan 23 signing off. Have yourselves a great week, and we will see you next week for more of the Zelda Randomizer Weekly Showcases right here on Speed Gaming. So long, everybody.
Good night, everybody.